Hey guys, it's Chris here. Okay, so there are quite a few speculations and everything about Scandinavia and the Nordic countries, and I've been trying to somehow break it down into a kind of a, what can we say, into a kind of a 10 things to know about Scandinavia. So now I myself are both from a Nordic and Scandinavian country, but I'll get back to that. So, okay, the first one is, now I'm from Denmark, so this one's a bit personal. The first one is, coming from Denmark does not mean you're Dutch. You're not Dutch because you're from Denmark. If you're from Denmark, you're Danish, not Dutch. If you're if you're Dutch, well then you're from the Netherlands. But to go to the Netherlands, you'll have to drive through Germany, or to sail there for that matter, or fly. I don't give a. Anyway, the Dutch people are very nice though. Okay, so there are only 3 Scandinavian countries. 3. Denmark, Norway, Sweden. Okay, number 3. In general, one Scandinavian country sees the other one as, well, what can we say? I've noticed several times when, for example, I'm talking to some people here and I'm like, oh yeah, and something about Sweden, then they're like, Sweden? Oh, you mean where those monkeys live? Or those Norwegian monkeys? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think this is just a common say about in between the Scandinavian countries, and yeah, the Norwegians and the Swedes probably say the same thing about us. So I don't know. So yeah, but don't get me wrong. The Norwegians and the Swedes are incredibly nice people. No worries there. No doubts about that. Okay. So, number 4. We're not all the same. No, we're not. We have different countries, different languages. We're not the same. Number 5. Yes, everything is expensive as up here. Yes, everything is expensive. Although I've only tried once where something was actually insanely expensive compared to the prices here in my own country, which was in Germany. I wanted to get a little speaker for the phone. It was like this big, and the thing was that in this center of Flensburg, they wanted me to pay 35 euros for it. 1 to 2 weeks after, I found it in a local shop here for 8 euro. The exact same thing, except that the speaker I could buy in Flensburg was white when the one I could get up here was black. So what? Okay. Number 6. There are 5 Nordic countries, but only 3 of them are Scandinavian countries. Okay, Scandinavia, Denmark, Norway, Sweden. Nordic countries. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Iceland, Finland. 5. Take away Finland and Iceland, then you have Scandinavia. But technically, 3 Scandinavian countries, 5 Nordic countries. Okay. Number 7. Yes, there are many blonde women up here, but there are also many blonde men. Now this is a bit more red-ish, blonde-ish. It turns more blonde the further the more we approach the summer. So then it turns reddish, like when it's when we're going for the winter. So. Number 8. We don't have polar bears and penguins in our yards, nor in our streets, nor in our forests. We have them in the zoo. Iceland have had a few cases with polar bears swimming from Greenland to Iceland, but that's about it. Okay. Number 9. Yes. This is a huge yes. We love alcohol and hot drinks. Denmark's one of the biggest importers of coffee in the world compared to the little population that we have here. It's insane. I could say something, but that would be pretty disrespectful, so I wouldn't go to that. But what I can say is that some people here, if you talk to them before they get their coffee in the morning, like half a bottle of coffee for that matter, have a can of coffee. If you talk to them before that, then Third World War breaks out right in the house. and you're dead. Not literally dead, but you know what I mean. Number 10. This is not the North Pole. The Nordic countries are pretty far up in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, that's true. In Norway you have midnight sun, and so do you in Sweden and Finland, if you go to the northern parts, and so with Iceland too. But it's definitely not the North Pole. So, besides, I can just show you real quick. That's what it looks like outside right now. And right now it is actually the 22nd of February 2016. And it's 4:12 p.m. right now. So, it's definitely not the North Pole. We've been having around 10 degrees Celsius in the winter. We can have freezing degrees in the southern parts of Denmark, but the further north you go, it easily gets colder. So, yeah. But, well, I guess that was it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and may the force be with you. I know this was a different video, and I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to kind of kill some of the theories and, you know, to say a little bit more about how it is here compared to what stereotypes would think. So, but anyway, take care. See ya.